the garden had grown wild. Once a tidy patch behind an old greenhouse, it was now a tangled maze of thorns, vines, and forgotten tools. At its center, hidden beneath a collapsed trellis and a rusted wheelbarrow, a baby hedgehog named Nib was trapped, curled into a trembling ball, surrounded by brambles that whispered and shifted like they were alive. The wind carried his tiny squeaks through the overgrowth. Pogo the pug, cape tied tight and nose twitching, arrived at the edge of the garden just as the sun dipped below the horizon. He didn't bark. He didn't rush. He simply listened. The brambles rustled. The vines recoiled. Something in the garden recognized him. He stepped forward. Each pawprint left a faint shimmer on the moss. The thorns bent slightly, as if unsure whether to resist or yield. Pogo moved slowly, navigating the maze with quiet precision. A rake fell behind him. A vine tried to snag his cape. He didn't flinch. At the center, he found Nib, eyes wide, tiny spines flattened in fear. Pogo sat beside him, letting the silence settle. Then, gently, he nudged a path through the brambles with his snout, clearing just enough space for Nib to uncurl. The hedgehog blinked. Pogo offered a dried apple slice from his rescue pouch. Nib sniffed, nibbled, and stood. Together, they walked back through the maze. The brambles parted. The vines stilled. The garden, once wild and hostile, softened in their wake. At the edge, Pogo lifted Nib into a small satchel lined with moss and carried him to the greenhouse, where a warm towel and a shallow dish of water waited. He placed Nib gently inside, then sat watch at the door until the stars came out.